Hey guys, Adrian here for the Digital Dojos. Today we're going to be doing a segment for the DojoGamers. So, gaming has been a big thing for me lately. I've been doing a lot of stuff involved with PC gaming, console gaming, stuff like that. And I haven't really done videos, but lately I've been playing a lot of League of Legends. Now I know a lot of you have seen this in some other videos, or it's an old game. Not an old game, but it's nothing fairly new. This has been out for a while. It's an RTS, a real-time strategy, and this is obviously only for the PC, only Windows specifically, because I believe there's no Mac port as of yet. I'm not sure if you can. Maybe there's a way to get working on Mac. I'm not positive on that, but I'm pretty sure it's only Windows PCs only. Anyways, it is a free to play, so you don't have to spend any money. You can spend money to get certain stuff. I'll talk a little bit about that later on. This is just more of an overview for those who don't know about the game. But again, I'm sure a lot of you viewers already either play it or have heard of it. My friends introduced me to this, and I've been playing it a lot lately. I'm already level 23. I started well over a month ago. I've been playing with some friends, but really haven't mentioned anything about it in my videos. And you can add me if you want. My username is CalicusZ, C-A-L-A, or you can see it right here, C-U-S-Z. So yeah, CalicusZ. Basically, this is your meter bar to show how much experience you have to the next level. It's you start at level 1, you cap at level 30. Now, really, your level means nothing in-game. In terms of, even if you're level 23, it doesn't mean you'll be level 23 in-game, because once you start a game, you start out at level 1, and you level up to level 18. It's 1 to 18 when you're actually playing the game. This is just your overall summoner level. Summoner level. Kind of a tongue twister there. But, anyways, let's see what I have to show you here. Oh yeah, so like I said, it's a real-time strategy, and this is your home page right here. But you can go into play here, and I'll show you a little bit about. Actually, I'm gonna go to my profile here. By all means, I'm not even that great at the game. I'm decent, but I'm still learning a lot. There's still a lot to learn. I played no ranked games, so these are my stats overview as of current. These are all for classic. I've only had 94 wins. You can see the minion and monster kills and takedowns. And I really haven't played any of the new game mode that came out not too long ago called Dominion. Now, if I go into match history here, you can see some of my recent games. I've played nothing too crazy here. Just about normal games. I've lost some, won some, and basically this just shows this shows the type of game you played, the mode, and the kills you got, the deaths you had, and the assists you had. And it also shows you what the items you built during the game, so you can see the items here. And I'll explain more about that again later on. Champions. Now this game is all based off of champions. You get to select a champion every time you queue up for a game. Now by default you'll only have a limited number of champions unless you buy them by acquiring IP influence points that you gain during the game throughout matches. Alternatively, you can spend money and buy RP, which isn't totally expensive, but it kind of gives you a boost in terms of if you want to buy something quickly and right away. You don't have to spend too much money. But again, you can get for champions just through playing the game, getting through IP, but that takes a little bit longer rather than if you just bought RP. Now they also have free champions to play every week, so you can see these ones with little exclamation marks right here are free to play every week. They cycle through new champions, I believe, so you can see here, there's 3 down there, and about 4 up here, or 5 up here, so there's about 9 champions that they cycle, or I would say right around 9, that they cycle through that you can pick and play, for that whole week, free of charge, and maybe decide if you want to buy them later on. Like I said, you also get a set of champions by default, and then again you get to pick your first champion once you get them enough money to get it. Now once you click a champion, you click a champion for more info. For example, I've been playing Graves, which is one of the new champions not too long ago. I think came out a couple weeks. It shows you their stats, so you see their health, their attack, their spells, and their difficulty to master, how hard it is to play them. And it shows what type of attributes they are, so he's a ranged carry. You can also see his abilities through here, and you can click their abilities to read what they do. Now, in this game, you have 4 skill sets, and you have a passive. Passive is basically what your champion has by default. If you played anything like World of Warcraft or anything like that, basically your passive is just unique to your character. While you have 4 main skill sets that you master. You have your basic, obviously you have your basic attack, where you just right-click to attack. You have your Q spell, your W spell, your E spell, and your ultimate or your R spell. So you use Q, W, E, R to attack with your spells, and your R is also known as your ultimate because this is a spell that you get at level 6, or you can get at level 6, that allows you to, basically does the most damage. You can also get tips, stories, and you can buy certain skins for your character. Alright, so enough of that. Let's just go into a quick game real here. I'm just going to set up a quick custom game. And I'll just create a game. And let's see here. I'm just going to go ahead and quickly pause this so I can set everything up. Alright, here we are connecting into a custom game, which is actually myself versus nobody. There's no bots or anything. To explain this game, like I said, it's a real-time strategy. Think of it as you start off at level 1 in the beginning, and your objective is basically to get to the opponent's base, or what they call the nexus. Now you have multiple game modes. You have 3v3, which is obviously 3 versus 3, and you have 5v5 classic, which is basically, like I said, you can see here, I mostly play 5v5. So basically you start off here. Your objective is to get through the turrets. You have your mid lane, your top lane, as I scour over here, and your bot lane. And I don't know how well you guys can see this because, again, I have to move the recorder. So if I remove the recorder down, you can kind of see the interface here. This is your little mini map down here in the corner. Basically, you have minions that spawn from here and your nexus, and they'll spawn, they'll spawn from your inhibitors, and you will be able to, what do you call that? They'll push, obviously, to the turrets, and your objective is to take out the first 2 turrets that block a lane, and then obviously get the 3rd turret, and move on to get the inhibitor, which will also spawn super minions. Now, once you do that, again, I'm no expert here. I haven't been playing too long, as maybe I'd say a month and a half, or maybe 2 months over, even. But like I said, you have to take out the turret in front of the. Obviously, you can't go for the second turret right away. You have to take out the turrets in order to get to the inhibitor. And your main objective, once you break one of these 3 lane inhibitors, you can move on to get the 2 final turrets that guard the nexus. And once you take out the nexus, it's an automatic victory. Alright, also another way you can win is obviously if the team surrenders. I believe you can surrender every 20 minutes if they're really getting owned or anything like that. They can just forfeit the game. Now this game is all about, it's really time consuming. Mostly the 5v5 matches last anywhere from 30 to 40 minutes. And it's not a game really where you can kind of pause or just leave, because time is of the essence. If you leave or have to go AFK, you lose precious time that you need to spend leveling and gaining farm. So really only play matches when you're going to be dedicated time. I mean, you can leave in the middle of the game, but it's really not advisable, and it kind of gives you a bad name. But if you gotta go, you gotta go. Anyways, here you have your main, like I said, 4 spells as I showed you earlier here that you can use, and you can, every time you level up, you get to add a point to that spell that you want to learn. So for example, I want to learn my Q spell here, which is Spear Shot. I'm playing a character called Pantheon. He is a Spartan, or also warrior. I guess more not really tanky, but I guess in a sense DPS. But now you can also buy items here, so you can look through all this stuff. I mean, there's so much to explain that I'd have to make a whole dedicated video, or series of videos to it. And I expect to be coming out with more videos. This is more of an overview. They give you a recommended item build to get your first. You have 6 items you can get in your backpack here. So when you start out the game, you probably want to go off recommended items until you understand how the whole system works with AD characters, which is attack damage, and AP, which is ability power characters, and just your role in general. So like if you're a tank and you're going against a tank with a lot of armor, then you probably want to build something that is armor penetration. Or if you're going against a lot of people, like a team full of ability power or mages, then you want to build magic resistance, stuff like that. Basically, you just want to learn the system of the game, and it does take some time, and you're obviously gonna have to mess around here. You can see here's the minions, and this game is really about last hitting. You want to get that last hit on minions to get the advantage. We have it's called creep score. Your minions killed, but people refer to it creep score. You get more experience for getting the last hits. Even if you get experience for killing a minion, but really the most important hits are the last ones. So you kind of want to avoid just diving in the fight. You kind of want to wait around your back behind your ranged minions and kind of just go in for that last hit whenever possible. That way you get the experience points, and if you get the last hit, you also get gold, which adds up obviously for items. For example, here I didn't buy any items here, but you can see here you right click to attack, and the way you move, it's all destined by your right click. You don't really have to free roam. You just kind of click where you want to go. You can even use a mini map if you want. A route will be predetermined. So this is League of Legends, guys. I mean, there's not much. Those are the basics, the overview. I've been playing this for a while lately. You guys can add me, and we can probably do some games if I'm online. Again, I'm only level 23. I wanted to kind of wait till I got to level 30 and got a little bit better at the game. But if you guys want to see some, general tips, again, by all means, I'm no pro. I'm no, MLG status or anything like that. But I know, an okay amount of the game. There's always more to learn. So if you guys want to see more videos on League of Legends, let me know. Hopefully we can get some, I want to get champion guides out in the future once I start to master more. Again, I want to wait till I'm level 30 till I start doing a little bit of that. So I'm going to be spending the next couple days kind of, farming, or not farming in a sense, but just kind of grinding until I get to level 30. So 7 more levels to go. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching this video. You guys can download this game free to play. And, it's nothing too intensive. I mean, you can lower the settings and stuff like that. It's nothing too crazy in graphics. Again, League of Legends, guys, go over to leagueoflegends.com. I'll also leave my download link in the video description below. Thanks for watching, and this is a segment for the DojoGamers, so we'll catch you guys in the next episode.